Have you ever wanted to learn English but didn't know where to start? Feeling lost, confused, and even a little scared because you think English is too difficult or maybe too late to learn? Hi, my name is Maurice, and welcome to Unlocked English Fluency, a place where we learn English together, step by step, and grow in our confidence, speaking, listening, and communication skills. Today, I want to talk about a very important question that many beginners like you and me face. Where should I start when I want to learn English, and how can I improve every single day without feeling overwhelmed or frustrated? I also want to be honest with you. I am still learning English myself, and I make mistakes, but that is part of the journey, and I want to share my daily routine with you so that we can both improve together. So my day usually starts with listening to English podcasts because it helps me understand how English sounds in normal conversation, the speed, the pronunciation, and also helps me catch new words in context. And after that, I watch English videos with subtitles, which allows me to read and listen at the same time. And sometimes I pause the video and repeat words or sentences to improve my speaking and pronunciation. Then I do some speaking practice by talking to myself in English, describing what I am doing, what I see, or even telling small stories about my day. And this is very important because speaking is the hardest part for beginners, and without practice, we cannot improve. After speaking, I spend a little time writing simple sentences or a short paragraph in English about my thoughts, my routine, or anything I learned that day. And writing helps me organize my ideas and remember words better. And finally, I always make sure I practice listening again by playing English audio or songs, even for 10-15 minutes. Because listening helps our brain understand the language naturally. And if you follow these small steps daily, slowly, you will notice improvement without stress. The key is consistency, not perfection. And don't worry if you make mistakes. Every mistake is a lesson. And one more thing I want to share is that many beginners feel afraid to speak because they are afraid of judgment. But remember, I also feel the same. And the more you practice speaking, even to yourself, the more confident you become. And it is okay to start small. Say one sentence, then two, and gradually more. Also, try to use English in daily life. For example, think in English, try to read simple articles, watch content you like, or even write small messages in English. The idea is to make English a natural part of your day. And remember, you are not alone. I am learning with you. And that is why this channel, Unlocked English Fluency, exists, to share tips, routines, and motivation, and to answer your questions as we grow together. So if you are wondering, should I start with grammar, vocabulary, or speaking? I suggest starting with small listening and speaking practice, because grammar can be learned slowly, but confidence in speaking comes from practice. Then, as your listening improves, you can add more vocabulary, small reading exercises, and simple writing. And always remember, it is okay to make mistakes. It is okay to feel slow progress, because every small step counts. And over time, these small daily habits will make a big difference. And you can also use simple apps or watch English cartoons, news, or podcasts for beginners, because interesting content keeps you motivated. And motivation is the most important part of learning. Without it, even hours of study may feel boring. So make your English learning fun. Think of it as a game and reward yourself when you notice improvement, like understanding a sentence, speaking a word correctly, or writing something new. Also remember to repeat words and phrases often, because repetition helps your brain remember. And don't compare yourself with others. Every learner has a different pace. The only comparison should be with yourself, seeing how far you have come. And now I want to tell you something special. Yesterday, I got my first comment on YouTube. A girl said, "Sir, I also want to learn English. Will you teach me?" And that comment inspired me to make this video because many beginners have the same question. And I want you to know that if you follow my routine, listen, speak, write, and practice a little every day, your English will improve step by step. And also, feel free to comment your questions below. I will try to make videos based on your questions so we can solve real problems together. And now I want you to take a moment and ask yourself, why do you want to learn English? What is your goal? And imagine yourself speaking English with confidence, understanding movies, podcasts, and communicating with people around the world. This vision will keep you motivated on days when learning feels hard. And as you continue practicing, you will see your listening skills improve. Speaking becomes easier, your vocabulary grows, and your confidence increases. So start today. Spend 10-15 minutes if you are busy, or more if you can. And keep adding small daily practice, because small steps every day lead to big results. And remember, learning English is a journey, not a race. Enjoy every step, celebrate small wins, and do not get discouraged by mistakes. They are part of learning. So stay consistent, keep practicing, and trust the process. And finally, I want you to comment below, what is your first step today to start learning English? Write your answer and share your thoughts with me. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and press the bell icon so you can join me, Maurice, on Unlocked English Fluency every week to learn, practice, and improve English together. Because we are learning, we are growing, and together we will unlock English fluency step by step. And I can't wait to see you improve and share your progress. So let's start now. Take your first small step. And remember, every word you speak, every sentence you write, and every minute you listen counts. And your English journey has already started today.